Hello beautiful people, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It is that time of year again, time for the Sephora spring sale 2023. I'm excited about it. I have so many products that I want to share with you guys. I'll probably do 2 or 3 different videos because I want to share with you my recommendations, what's in my cart, you know, like new things that I'm going to try. And I just want to kind of give you guys a reminder of what certain products look like on me when I talk about them as being my favorite. So today I'm going to be doing my makeup with products that are my favorite, or products that I reach for on a regular basis. So hopefully you guys are interested in seeing my Sephora recommendations and me using them, but I will have a separate video with all of my recommendations. Okay, so I'm gonna get started with my brows, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy videos like this, and if you've watched my videos before and you were on the fence about subscribing, I would love it if you would subscribe to the channel. Also, give the video a thumbs up if you like it, and feel free to comment. I'm open to all feedback. So I'm going to start with my brows. I'm going to be using this Too Faced Ultra Slim Brow Pencil in the color Espresso, and that is what the packaging looks like. This pencil is one of my favorite pencils from Sephora. I do have a lot of other pencils that I wear, but this one is my favorite. I like the other one too, which was the Brow Styler. I think that's what it was called, which was the bigger version of this. I like the color payoff, and I love the point on it because this point is smaller. It has a lot of color payoff, and you don't have to work hard to get it to show up. So this is one of my favorites. I do like the wig brow that goes along with this, because if you put both of them on, it helps the product adhere and it makes it stay all day. See how much color payoff you get and how easy it was to fill in my sparse areas. Okay, so I'm just coming back from a trip. So if you guys see any peeling skin on my body, that's because I have a tan. I think you can see it's going away, but I definitely have a tan. Okay, so yeah. So this is the Brush On Hand Fluffy Brow Gel, and it's called Brow Wig. This is in the color dark brown. I'm using new ones because the ones that I have in my rotation are packed. So I'm gonna use this. I like it. It has little fibers in it, and I have a lot of areas that my hair does not grow in. So you put this on and it just helps it stay and gives the product something to stick to. This is the Huda Beauty Empowered palette. Out of all of the palettes that I tried since the last sale, this was the one that I reached for the most. The shades are very complimentary for my skin tone. You can get really nice neutral everyday looks, or you can actually get glam. So I really like this palette. I'm going to start with this color right here. Keep Going. This one, and I'm going to put that in the crease. I just think that this is a very nice color story. I love the golds in it. They're definitely very glam, and I like that. It has nice transition colors in it. I never know what I'm going to do when I sit in front of the camera as far as an eye look. It's like whatever hits me. This brush is a Sigma Taper Blending Brush E35. This is the Morphe M441. Okay, I'm going to go into this color right here, which is called Legacy. This one. And I'm going to put that lower in the crease. I'm using another Sigma Tapered Blending Brush E35. I'm just going to go here with it. It's a nice reddish brown. It's so pretty. And I'm going to go back and buff out the edges of this, and I'm gonna put a light color. This is the Morphe R39 brush, and I'm gonna take this color right here, Best Self, this peachy color, and put that all over the lid. Very nice color payoff. I'll probably use a shimmer so I can show you guys what a shimmer looks like. I'm gonna take this Morphe E17 brush, and I'm gonna take this color Confident and put it in the corner just for a little depth. I'm just going to pack that on. It's like a burgundy, like a dark burgundy. So I'm going to take this color right here called Manifesty and tap it. It's like a grease. That's what it feels like. It's creamy, but it feels like a grease. And I'm just going to put this on the lid. I'm just going to take a brush and get in here with this a little. I'm just going to blend out this crease a little bit more. I didn't put nothing else on the brush. I just want to blend it. And I'm going out here and blending, transition out. Alright, so I'm just going to go off camera and do the other eye and then come back. This is the Danessa Myricks Smooth FX Mattifying and Refining Gel. I like this primer. It works very well on the skin, and it has like some little gold flecks in it that gives a nice, I guess, luminosity to the skin. I'm just going to pat this in. This is my most textured area. This primer, I've used it several times and I really, really like it. It definitely smooths out the skin and keeps the makeup on for a long time. I've been using the Huda Beauty primer more than anything, but I wanted to show you guys that I do have other primers and I do use other primers, and I'm actually going to try out a few primers during the sale just to see, you know, like you get hooked on one thing because you know it works for you, but on this channel I want to show you guys like different things. Like I need to know, and I want you guys to know that you don't have to be stuck on one product. There's so much more out there for us to know about and try and see if it works for us. So that's what we're doing. So I'm going to let it sit for like 5 minutes on the skin. I should have did a close-up of my texture first before I put it on, but it's all good. So this is, like I said, the Danessa Myricks Smooth FX Mattifying and Refining Gel. I'm going to set it with one of her powders. I usually like to set my primer no matter what. So this is Danessa Myricks number 2.5. This brush is my Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH05 brush. This is how I would normally do my makeup when I'm going out. I always put my primer on and I always set it because I have super oily skin. I like her powders. They're very finely milled and it works well. Just a light layer of powder to set the primer. Okay, so the skin looks pretty good. If you look at it up close, it definitely looks pretty good. So I have this Evolution powder in 3 different colors. This is 2.5. This is 3. 2.5 is more of a peachy color. Number 3 is more of a banana color. And then number 4 is, it's more of a deeper peach. Okay, so I have 4 foundations that I'm going to recommend to you guys. Like, I'm loving them all. I purchased all of these foundations before I went on vacation, and I know I did get a little bit darker. I was wearing sunscreen on my face, so hopefully everything shows up the way it's supposed to, but if not, then we'll make it work. So I'm going to try my Haus Labs, because out of all of my favorites, this Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation is my favorite, and I haven't used it on camera that much. So anyway, this is number 490 Medium Deep Cool. I don't even know why I took that much out, because I'm not going to need that much. This is a Sedona Lace Brush number 928. That's what the color looks like. So let's see. I love this foundation from the first time I used it. And you know what I never do, and I have to start doing? When I put primer on my face, right? I know that I have hyperpigmentation under my chin, and I know that I'm going to cover my chin. Why don't I put primer under my chin? I gotta start doing that. I don't even know what I'm thinking, because you know what, it may help it from transferring to my clothes. But anyway, this is one of my favorite foundations. It looks beautiful on the skin and the color still looks good, so that's wonderful. It gives the skin a nice glow, but it's not too glowy or dewy. It's just a really nice foundation. Definitely one of my favorites. And to me, I think the color is spot on. What do you guys think about the color? I think it still looks good, right? It actually blends in better now that I have my little tan going on. This is one of my favorite new concealers. This is the Huda Beauty Fauxfilter Concealer. I have it in 2 colors, which is Honeycomb 7.7R, and then I have Brittle 6.5G. The color Honeycomb I use as a concealer, but it's very red, so it's definitely a good color corrector. Like if you have darkness under your eyes. I'm gonna put this one on top of it. This is the 6.5 in the inner corner of my eye and under my eyes. I try not to put a lot, because sometimes it takes a lot of blending to get it to blend in. So if I don't put that much, I can always add more. I'm gonna let it sit just for like a minute. I am gonna use this Sedona 217 brush to blend this concealer in. It blends in so seamlessly. Just look how smooth that blends out. And the 2 colors blend in. I'm just gonna take this brush and blend in over here. So I like the way that blended in together. And I'm just gonna take my trusty Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Satin Perfecting Micro Powder in Dark 3. That's what the color looks like, and we're just gonna set under our eyes with it. So far, I think that looks very nice. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section, what do you think about my selections so far. Okay, so I'm going to use this Patrick Ta Major Sculpt Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo. He recently came out with a color that was actually dark enough for me to use, so I was very excited about it. It's a cream and a powder, so I'm going to lay the cream down first, then set my face. This is called She's Defined, so it's a very dark, pretty color. Yeah, I'm going to use the cream to bronze my face. I'm using this Morphe E8 brush. Hopefully this is dark enough. It's a very dry kind of a cream. If you look at the texture, it's very dry. It's giving nice definition, not too much, just enough. I don't know if this would be a good product to wear in the summertime because although it blends beautifully and it gives the skin just the right amount of bronziness without becoming like dirty looking, it's very emollient on the skin. So you would definitely have to set it down really, really good. Nice. I'm going to use this to also contour my nose. I think that looks good. This is a Makeup Forever sponge. This is the shape of it. It's cute. I'm going to use this sponge to set under my eyes and set my face. So I'm going back into this Danessa Myricks powder. I definitely like the tip of this sponge. This is this is Danessa Myricks number 2.5. Do you see how much oil is in that bronzer? See how my cheeks are like? I'm gonna go on the side of my nose over here. Sometimes I forget to do that, and then my nose it gets oily. Now we're gonna go in with a darker powder. I'm gonna set the rest of my face with this Danessa Myricks number 4. I was actually looking for my little black triangle sponges. I like those. But this will have to do. It's made out the same kind of material. I'm gonna set under my neck. I don't know why I keep doing these light color shirts when I know I'm putting makeup on. I want to finish under my eyes real fast. I'm gonna do this color, which is Legacy, and I'm gonna mix it with Confident, and I'm gonna try to smoke out under here. I'm gonna use this Haus Labs pencil in matte beige, and I'm gonna put it in my waterline. It definitely makes your eyes tear. I'm going to take this powder off. So I'm going to stamp this powder in and brush it off using this Dior Backstage powder. This is number 6. It's my favorite face powder. That looks very weird. I know this looks like a lot of powder, and it is, but when you're trying to keep your makeup on and it's about to be summer and it's gonna be 100 degrees and 90 degrees, like, you got to make sure that it's on. I am going to spray my face with this Makeup Forever Mist and Fix number 2. This was the first one that came out, the Mist and Fix, and I'm just gonna spray it because I want to meld some of these powders together because they look very dry for these eyes. The fan is dying. So the fan is dying. Wow. So to me, like, that Mist and Fix did not do anything. It didn't make it look more lifelike. It still looks very dry. I'm gonna do my mascara and bronze. But the skin looks beautiful. It does. Okay, so I'm gonna use this Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara. This is the best mascara that I've tried with my short lashes. It really makes the lashes pop. The brush is a very small brush, but the shape of it is wonderful. It pulls out all of the lashes. Okay, that looks very drastic, but I like it. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to this Patrick Ta bronzer, and I'm going to take this brush. This is the Sigma F05 brush, the small contour brush, and I'm going to bronze my face again. Hopefully this is showing up enough. I think I'm going to try to do a video while the sale is going on, as long as life permits, of all my favorite foundations, like wearing them, showing you guys what they look like to help you make a decision on what, if any, of these foundations that you want to purchase, just to give you an idea what they look like again. Can you see that bronzer? I hope so, because sometimes these lights are so bright that I can't tell. It looks a little washed out to me, but I think you can see it. Okay, so I have a lot of favorite blushes that I like, right? I've been buying a lot of blushes, and I've been happy with a lot of them because they really do look good on the skin, and they're not too bright. Like, they're exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm trying to see which one I like the best to try for you guys today. I'm going to do this one right here called Rich Betch. That is what the colors look like. There is a cream, a powder, and a shimmer. And I think I'm going to use that. And I might mix it with something else. I'm going to use the Smith 118 brush, and I'm going to go into the cream. And I think I went into it too much, but I like this one. This is a nice neutral look. It's not too bright, but the colors are very pigmented and long lasting. And I really like this cream blush. That is so pretty. And I'm going to go over it with this powder just to set it. It's so pretty. And I love the way he did these blushes where you can just layer them and make it really last long, because a lot of times your blush is like the first thing to go. So to me that looks gorgeous. I'm going to use the highlighter. Isn't that so pretty? I think that is gorgeous. Okay, so I have another highlighter, which is by Haus Labs. It's Pink Amethyst. And let's see if it just gives a little more. Yeah, I like that. So pretty. I'm going to do a lip. I'm using this Haus Labs Pencil Optic Intensity Echo Eyeliner in the color Deep Cocoa Matte. I'm going to use it on my lips. This is my favorite lip liner right now. And it's not even a lip liner, it's an eyeliner. But it's my favorite. It's a very creamy pencil. I like this blush. Okay, I'm using the Haus Labs Le Monster Lip Crayon 2.0, and I have it in two colors, which is this Mocha Matte and Peach Matte. So I'm going to use this Mocha Matte first. I like this pencil, and then I'm going to go in with this peach color. It's peach, it's just, let me see, yeah. I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to spray my face again and put a gloss on it. This time I'm going to spray it with the Porefessional Supersetter spray. This Porefessional works really, really well. It should give me the look that I'm going for. I'm going to close this and spray it. It's a very light mist. It's so light that you don't even realize that you're spraying anything. I have to charge this fan. It's not giving me its full potential right now. I'm going to do a little inner corner highlight. Okay, so anyway, that was this color right here called Courageous. And I'm going to take, okay, Visionary. See how that setting spray gave a nice sheen to my face? I like that. Okay, I'm going to comb my hair and come back with a gloss and then go over everything that we used in this video. Okay, so I'm going to use this Makeup by Mario gloss. Now, I'm not saying it's one of my favorites. I'm just saying that I don't have a clear gloss to put on. This is what we're using. This is our finished look, guys. I hope that you like this makeup. If you're still here and you have not subscribed to the channel, again, I would love it if you would do so. I'm just going to quickly go over all of the products. Just know that these are all products that I reach for on a regular basis, and they are part of my recommendation video that's coming up. But I just wanted to show you guys what the makeup looks like again before I talk about it. And I'm going to try to use all four of the foundations that I'm going to tell you are my favorites while the sale is going on, so you can see what they look like and help you kind of make a decision if you decide that you are going to purchase some of the items that I show. Okay, so I'm going to first start with the primer. This is the Danessa Myricks Smooth FX Mattifying and Refining Gel. It's beautiful. I love the way it makes the skin look. I mean, it's just a beautiful smoothing, mattifying primer, and I really enjoy it. So just so you know, there are other primers out there that will do wonders for the skin. When you have textured skin like mine, you want to be able to lay something down on your skin that when you put other products on top of it, it's not accentuating the pores. So I do see slight pores, but it's the same thing that I see with the other one that I love. I like this. So that's Danessa Myricks. Then, of course, I use my trusty Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in dark number 3. That is the packaging, and this is what the product looks like. Yes, I hit pan. I'm still not going to purchase another one because I already have another one waiting. This is like a must-have. This is one of my favorite foundations. This is the Haus Lab Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. I have it in the color 490 Medium Deep Cool. It's a wonderful, wonderful foundation. Just look how beautiful it looks on the skin. I mean, like, the skin just looks like butter, soft, and butter smooth. I love it. So I definitely recommend that foundation. Then I use these two concealers, which are the Huda Beauty Fauxfilter concealers. I have it in two colors, which is Brittle and Honeycomb. I love both of them. This one I use a lot because I really feel like it has enough color corrector in the color. I don't really need to add another concealer if I don't want to, but this one is very orangey and this one kind of tones it down a little bit, but I think I may get one other color in between. But I really do like this concealer. It stays on all day. It gives the under eye a very smooth look, and there's no creasing. It lasts all day, so I love it. These Danessa Myricks Evolution powders. I have it in three colors: 2.5, 3, and 4. These are really good powders. They smooth out the skin. They also keep it mattified all day. And I'm still working with the colors, but I really reach for these a lot. So I'm loving these powders. And I was looking for a Holy Grail powder, and I still am. And I think I may have found it in these. So, of course, I still use my Laura Mercier, but I really like those Danessa Myricks powders. Okay, so I use both of these on my brows. This is the Too Faced Brow Wig Brush On Hair Fluffy Brow Gel. I use it on my brows, and what it does is it allows the product to adhere to the brows, especially in areas that you don't have any hair. It helps, like, it puts a product down that it allows the product to adhere to. So a lot of times when your skin is like oily or whatever, you can't always get these pencils to lay down the way they're supposed to. So when you put this brow wig on it, it has some little fibers in the formula. I don't know if you can see it, but it definitely helps. So I use that. And I also love this pencil right here. This is the Too Faced Superfine Brow Detailer. It has a nice spoolie on it. It has a nice little point. It's smaller than the other one that they have because I like the larger one also, and I think that one is called the Brow Definer. But this one is smaller, so you can work with it better. And what I love about this component more than anything else, because I used to swear by the Anastasia one. The Anastasia spoolie used to break all the time. And I used to be like, I can't even get through one of these without it breaking. I don't have that problem with this, so I love this component. I use these Haus Labs Le Monster Lip Crayon 2.0, and I use it in Peach Matte and Mocha Matte. These are two of my favorite. First of all, I love the component. It looks like a little pen, but they are very pigmented and long lasting, and you don't really see it as much as I would like for you to see it because of the color of my lips, but if I muted them out then you would really see it. But these are very creamy. They give a nice color payoff, and I definitely recommend these. I'm hoping that she comes out with some new colors, maybe something for the spring, but yeah, these are really good. And then I have Haus Labs. You're gonna see me have a lot of Haus Labs because most of the stuff that she's put out, like, I'm very, very satisfied with. Okay, so I have her Optic Intensity Echo Liner. It's an eyeliner, and I have it in two colors. This is the Deep Cocoa Matte, and this is the Beige Matte. And of course the Beige Matte is inside the waterline, and this one is my lip liner that I use. It's very, very dark. It's a pretty color. It just looks beautiful on the lips. I love it because it works well with my lip color. So very good. Then I use the Patrick Ta for Face Bronzer. I love this bronzer. I don't know, like, can you guys see it? I'll be able to really tell when I'm looking back at the footage, but I love the bronzer. I love the color. I'm so glad that he came out with something that's dark enough for my skin tone. His component is beautiful. I really did like his foundation that came in a palette like this. It was the duo with the foundation and the powder, but I just felt like it was so natural, like really, really natural. And for the price, I was like, I'm not gonna spend, I think it was like $52 for something that's everyday when I can get that from the drugstore. I mean, $52 was a lot for something that I would wear every day, but it was very, very natural, but beautiful. And I was on the fence about it, like, do I love it? Do I not? But I did love it, but I just thought $52 was a lot, so I didn't add that in. But this is really really nice. And I hope that you guys can see it. I hope that it gave enough dimension in the face where you can see it. Then I use this Haus Labs, another Haus Labs product. Haus Labs Bio Radiant Powder Highlighter in the color Pink Amethyst. So that is what is glowing on my cheeks in addition to the Onesize blush that I use. But this highlighter is gorgeous. I cannot wait to purchase some more of these. Like, these go on like just so smooth, very pigmented, but not too shimmery. Like, I really do love, and I love her packaging. I love her packaging on everything. So I'm loving, loving, loving Haus Labs a whole lot. Okay, and Onesize. I used this 3D Cheek Clapper Blush Trio in the color Rich Betch, B-E-T-C-H. This is the color that I used. It's like a pinky brown, but it's gorgeous on the skin. Very natural, but just gorgeous. So I hope that you guys like it. I think the makeup looks very pretty, but you know, you guys be the judge and let me know. Then I use this Huda Beauty Empowered eyeshadow palette. Out of all of the palettes that I tried since the last sale, this was the one that I reached for more than anything. So I definitely recommend it. And I just wanted to give you guys another variation of what this palette could do, as well as just show you how gorgeous it is. Okay, I use this Porefessional Supersetter long-lasting makeup setting spray, and it is definitely long-lasting. It gives the face a nice, beautiful glow. Do you see the difference when I use the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix? I like the Mist and Fix, but Mist and Fix didn't meld all of my powders. Like, when I sprayed it, it still looked a little dry. A luminous matte look, and I feel like my skin is glowing where it's supposed to glow, and it's matte where it's supposed to be matte. And then this really holds the makeup on for hours. Like, I've worn this, and I'm very, very happy with this Porefessional Supersetter setting spray. So I definitely recommend it. And I want to say, guys, that is everything that I used in a video. Now, I'm going to be doing my recommendation of all of my products coming up after this video. So you're going to see the same makeup, but in another video or two. I'm not sure yet. So hopefully you guys like this video. You give it a thumbs up. If you do, please leave a comment and subscribe. Thank you, guys. See you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.